Hello, my friends, and welcome back to a brand new week at Realm News. I am your host, the Dark Lord, the one who puts the real in Realm and expands your mind one block at a time. And I am here with a very special episode today. In fact, this was conjured out of pure thin air at the last minute. I was sitting at home after I got home from the gym on a Friday, just yesterday as I'm recording this part right here. And I was like, I wonder what Nexx is up to. And so I messaged him on Twitter, now X, and I said, hey, what's up? And he said nothing. So I said, hey, you want to come on to Realm News and make an impromptu show with me? And he said, sure. So here we are, folks. This is an impromptu show. And what I did, essentially, is I took tomorrow's script because I am recording with Michael TBH tomorrow over just combat. And I took his questions and I gave them to Nexx. So we have two opinions on the same set of questions coming your way. I thought that'd be a fun twist, a fun just comparison to get two minds' opinions, two different episodes on combat. It's all combat too. All combat, dual wielding, offhand, and much more. We get into some random stuff here with Nexx because they just started an SMP of their own. Well, I shouldn't say it's open yet. It opens December 1st. So go sign up for that. Go reach them at X in the show description and join their SMP, which he will be talking about at the very beginning once I get this going for y'all. With that said, without further ado, let's start the show. Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another episode of Realm News. I am your host, the Dark Lord, the one who puts the real in Realm and expands your mind one block at a time. And today is a sporadic episode. I'm doing this on the fly with my friend, ItzNexx. Nexx, welcome to the show, my friend.
What's up? Thanks for having me again.
I'm glad to have you on. I'm glad you were available for this random episode.
Yeah, it was pretty random.
It was very random. I just got hold of you like an hour ago, and you're like, "Yeah, I can record." And I think you're just waiting to meet up with some friends on your Discord. So
Yeah.
I thought this was a perfect opportunity to, I don't know, get you on this show. At first I was like, you know what? I just want to talk Minecraft, like random stuff. But then I started thinking, I have a script because I'm supposed to meet with Michael TBH this Sunday. So I'm just going to take his script and ask you his questions. And that way we can have two episodes of the same questions over dual wielding and combat. So,
All right.
but first, I want to ask you all about your SMP that you is it is it up and running right now?
Not currently. So we are still in the planning phase. We have a pretty set idea of what we're gonna do with everything. We are waiting for December 1st is when we're gonna go up. Um,
Ooh, yeah,
what
nice.
what we're gonna do is well, the main reason we're waiting for December 1st is like some of my friends are like in school, um, and like they'll be more available then. And we're pretty much going to go from December to mid to late January, and depending on how many of us are still be able to be active after that will determine if we go any longer. But no, I'm looking forward to it a lot.
Do you have a name for your SMP?
The next SMP.
The what?
The next SMP. It's
The
named after
net
me.
the next SMP. Nice. I like it.
Yep.
The next SMP. And that goes live December 1st. And okay, is that for Bedrock or Java?
We're on Java this time around. Typically, we have been Bedrock, but we're on to bigger and better things now.
I see. So, okay. So, how does one become a member of this SMP? Is there a process? Because I know some servers have that.
So we do have a little bit of a process. Like we are actively still like taking people. Um, by December 1st, we kind of want to have everybody like locked in, obviously.
Oh,
Um, but it's pretty much just on a basis of just getting a hold of me, and like you can do that on Twitter or Discord. Everything should be It's Next now. I've been trying to make everything consistent. Um, and my hopes is like I have a couple of videos I'm working on. My hopes is once the videos come out that we get more people that want to join, and then obviously once we start our streams and everything, people will hopefully want to join from there as well. Um, and I pretty much just talk back and forth with them for a little bit, tell them, what everything is, like what they do as well, get to know the person a little, and then pretty much from there we'll just say, hey, yeah, we'd like you to join or whatever.
no, that's really neat. I'm curious. Well, first, let me plug this in for you real quick. For the audience out there that's interested to signing up to Nexx's SMP before December 1st, you can find them at A_DAMPTOWEL, which is A_damn towel on X now. Well, Twitter now X, sorry. Um, anyways, yeah, go find him there, and you have the link there, right? That they can sign up for that, or you can just get a hold of you there, right?
They'll just message me or like tweet at me. Actually, I think now that I think about it, I don't think people can message me on Twitter. I'm not gonna lie,
They
if I don't
can.
follow them. Um,
Oh, they you have
but
it set up that you have to follow them. I see.
yeah, I need to change that, so it'll be changed. But Um, yeah, people can tweet at me or comment in my videos. Everything is going to be It's Next. The Twitter handle is still Damp Towel, just for until December 1st. It'll be changed to something along the lines of It's Next. Um, I'm just leaving it there so the people that I do follow, know it's me.
No, I no, I completely understand you on that. I'm going to go ahead and put the link of your Twitter profile in the show description. Um, no, that's
Sweet, thank
exciting.
you.
I've got to ask, when did you come up with this? Is it you and your how many of you are making this?
Uh, I think at the moment we have 16 or 17 members. The goal is 20. So we're almost there. Um, and then I pretty much, so I don't know if I've ever told you this actually, but since 2019, I've had like a realm on Bedrock that I've just always called Minecraft War. And
Hmm,
pretty much there's a bunch of players, usually it has been like 10 to 15 players, and like we'll all split up into like quote unquote territories and we'll all have our own teams and they'll all like set up their own bases, houses, all their farms, blah blah blah. There's trade, but then there's also like wars and battles that we would have like frequently.
that's
And
cool.
the one we started in 2019 was originally a normal world, and then like I came up about the idea, and then the next realm we made was in 2020, and that's the one we refer to as like season one, I guess. So all in all, there's been a total of 10 seasons since 2020, I think.
Whoa.
We just had one over the summer. We just dropped the numbering. We just named it Minecraft War Summer 2025 was the name. And then we had it planned for winter 2026 for this next one. But then I just switched it to Next SMP.
That's cool. You guys been doing
Yeah.
that for 5 years, you said?
Yeah, on and off. It's pretty much been one or two seasons per year. Um, one year I think there was four seasons.
Dang, that's pretty
Yeah.
neat though. That sounds like fun.
Yeah. So this summer one was probably the second best one overall. Um, the one in my mind that's been the best has been season one still. Um, and there's other factors like, COVID had a little bit to do into that. And
Mhm.
then the people, and we were streaming and making videos, and we haven't been streaming or anything like since. It's just been like us and our group. So my hope is that with streaming and everything and making videos and having other people who are streaming and making videos and so on, that we'll be able to try to recreate or come close to season one.
That's really cool. And you said how many people altogether battle that out?
Right, right now, 16 or 17.
Dang.
Yeah, we have a couple people that are like they could go either way, like yay or nay, like they're not solidified yet. Um, But like I said, the goal is 20, ideally more, but 20 is the goal.
That's pretty awesome. And and you said that's on Java. So do you guys how's that server work? Is that like through a third party?
So this will be the first time we do it on Java. Typically they've been realms, but this will be a realm at first. If we hit the 20 threshold before this December 1st, I'll make it a server.
Hmm.
Um, and then we would, yeah, use a third party system to open the server,
Wow.
which we've actually done before because we were making videos a year ago, I think, maybe two. And you couldn't do hardcore on a realm on Java for whatever reason. You can now, but you couldn't at the time. So I had to buy a server so we could do it for the videos. And that was pretty much like a test run, and it worked fine. I mean, there was no issues. So I'm just gonna do the same thing, just buy a bigger one.
That's cool. And are you going to be making videos in this world?
Yeah, so I'm gonna be releasing a stream schedule like the
Oh
last week of
wow.
November. Um, and we're just gonna have like I'm gonna try to have like a set schedule of like when I plan on streaming. It'll probably be like maybe like twice a week, and then like the week before Christmas, there'll be more, obviously. And then after like New Year's and everything, it'll go back to twice a week.
Dang, you're going all out on this.
Yeah, and then from the streams, and there will also be some videos that won't be streamed. They'll just be made separately. Excuse me. And then there will also be like short form content like clips from the streams and stuff.
That's really
And that's just
awesome.
on my end. There's like another two or three people that are also going to be making their own content on the SMP.
Wow, so you're going to be getting some promotion on that SMP. That's cool.
Yeah, the goal is to ideally get more players that'll also stream, just so we can, like get it out there more and try to recruit more, and obviously just make good content overall.
Heck yeah, that'd be awesome. I bet Neon Gaming Adventures would love to go in and tour your world.
Yeah, yeah, he's actually a member. I don't know if he's
Oh,
planning on
okay.
streaming though, but he's a member.
Okay, well, awesome. Well,
So
there
he
you
will be
go.
touring it. He'll be touring it every day.
Yeah, there you go. That's awesome. Wow. Okay, December 1st is coming fast too.
Yeah, it's
So,
actually been flying.
yeah, so are you all prepared for it and ready?
We have some planning, a bit more planning to do. Obviously, three or four more players to, recruit. Um, but my hopes are I have like two videos planned to come out this month. Um, and I did a test stream last week, and I'm gonna do a couple more. But with those streams and the videos, I want to like slowly introduce some of the people that are gonna be in the SMP and just like have them a part of my videos so that they're a little already in the loop once we start streaming.
A little bit familiar to the audience.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
That's a much
cool.
better way of putting it.
That's no, that's really neat. Well, I'm excited for your SMP and to hear how that goes. I'll have to get you back on the show so you can tell us all about that some more after you
Yeah,
get that
that'd be
up and
great.
running. I want to shift over and ask you Michael TVH's questions.
All right, let's do it. I don't know who that guy is, but let's go.
Yeah, who is that guy?
I
I think he's British.
think
And
he's bad at combat.
oh man, he's not even here to defend himself.
He wouldn't be able to anyway.
Oh my gosh.
I really hope he
Um.
watches this
Oh, he will probably.
or listens to it. I mean,
I'll send him a clip, and of that exactly what you said just there.
sounds
Um.
good.
So Michael is been going on about his combat campaign for. Well, I'm supposed to be interviewing him this Sunday. As we record, it's Friday. Let me see, the 14th, right? Yeah, the
Yeah, 14th.
November 14th, and I am dating the show on purpose just because Michael is meeting with me this Sunday to record over these exact same questions. They'll probably be a little bit different because he has a whole campaign going on over it. But um, I wanted to ask you these next because when you're on the or the round table, the last one, the Realm News round table, you and Michael now have a jousting match. Supposedly, you guys are supposed to joust it out at some point.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
when, but I'm
Well,
assuming sometime in December.
that's what I'm assuming too when it comes out officially. I don't know how we're going to go about that, but
Yeah.
I'm excited to see that. But you guys both claim to be huge into combat, so I think it's just fair that I get both of your guys' opinions on these questions. Which I guess I'll go ahead and start off asking you this question: why don't we have dual wielding or offhand capabilities in Bedrock yet? Next.
Why? Okay. Um,
Why do you think Mojang developers have not delivered us dual wielding yet in Bedrock?
so the reason for back then is because of mobile. Now, I think is because the combat update as a whole was controversial at the time. And
Hmm.
I think Minecraft has gone through some recent controversies, like I mean, I say recent, but it's not like it was just yesterday or anything. But Caves and Cliffs split, wild update, missing features. We're in the drop system because of that. I think what they've been trying to do is avoid controversial stuffs, and it seems more like, add things that'll make the community happy, like copper golems, for example, cherry biomes, white wood, like all these things. It's
Yeah.
pretty much just to make the community happy. And a lot of the community wants a combat update, but if it's not, I feel like either way, there's going to be a split. There's going to be a lot of players that like it, and there's going to be a lot of players that don't like
Do you
it.
think really?
Yeah,
Why
I
why
think
would there
so.
be players that would dislike it? A combat update that or dual wielding. Why would they dislike dual wielding?
Well, I don't think that there's any issue with dual wielding, but I know that that comes with a combat update. Like it's the result of the combat update.
Hmm.
And I mean, I would honestly be fine at this point just getting dual wielding on Bedrock, but I know there's going to be a lot of people angry if they don't, touch combat as well. So it's pretty much like a given. You have to do both of them at the same time. So I don't think anybody would have an issue with dual wielding because I think it's almost entirely a plus. Um, the combat system as a whole, though, every time I look into like better players, like when people talk about, there's going to be a combat update, like last year, the Tricky Trials update, people
Yeah.
thought there was going to be a combat update. And then just this past like month ago, when the spears were added, people were like, oh, it's going to be a combat update finally. There's a lot of better players that actually don't want a combat update. Like they don't want, for whatever reason, I think it's going to make Minecraft harder because
Hmm.
of the combat system, because all of them right now just spam click.
Yeah, which is so boring. Oh my gosh.
It is boring, yeah. In my opinion, it's boring.
Yeah, I hands down think it's boring. It's so yeah, it's literally just clicking. But okay, so they think it would just be too difficult?
A lot of them think it would be difficult. There's probably a lot of people that just don't like change. Um,
That's
and
true.
there are still the Java players that aren't on the modern version because they like 1.8 combat better.
Okay. Gotcha. The 1.8 to 1.9, that period, huh?
Yeah, I
Released.
don't know how they're still playing that because there's so much content that's been added since.
Yeah, that's pretty old because I wrote down a few notes here. It took them 576 days, I guess, to. This was the only update where they didn't have an update that year in 2015 because it took them 576 days to complete it. Which was, I guess,
That's after Microsoft acquisition too, right?
I'm not quite sure on that. I'm not quite sure on that. That's a good question. I don't know.
I think it's 50-50 chance. But I'm leaning towards it is, but I also don't know for sure.
Are you saying that because I would have probably slowed it down?
Well, because I remember, I think there was a gap like that. And wait, what number is the Frostburn update? Is that 1.10?
the it's called the Frostburn update.
Yeah, that's like strays and husks were added. I remember, I think there was another gap with, after the combat update,
2016.
and Frostburn came out, and it
Yeah,
was like,
Frostburn's 2016. It says 1.10, right?
okay, then it was after. All right.
Yeah. So
So
after
I don't
that,
know when they, hold on, let me just look this up.
but yeah, it took them, I guess, a while, but that would make sense. I think you are right though about the acquisition. I if I'm thinking correctly.
Microsoft bought Minecraft in September of 2014,
Oh, 2014. Okay.
and then there was no updates in 2015. So that makes sense.
Yeah, I suppose
Uh,
so. I don't know if
I don't
that
know what they
did
were
have
doing,
anything to play
but
with it, but I mean, maybe I was thinking maybe it just was a complex thing for them to do. But you see, I was reading the wikis on that 1.9 to familiarize myself with it. Are you pretty familiar with it?
1.9.
Yeah, or the
I
1.8.
know I know everything that was added, but
It's pretty
I
much end stuff from what I saw, and then dual wielding. And I don't know, it's
um
interesting.
there was they had the combat changes as well, but
Yeah, the
other than
combat
that,
changes.
like I didn't follow snapshots at the time, but I know what was added.
So go ahead and tell me next. What is it that you like about Java's combat compared to Bedrock's?
Well,
What is it about dual wielding that you enjoy? Explain it to
well,
me as if I've never played a video game before.
oh God. Well, so for dual wielding is like it's not even like entirely just combat, but like say like mining, for example, having a torch in your offhand is so nice. And you
Why
like
is
keep your
that?
pickaxe.
Can you simultaneously lay down torches and pick at the same time?
Not quite at the same time, but like it prevents the switching around. So like you would just
Okay.
it would be just a finger switch pretty much. 'Cause you'd be holding
Nice.
down your pickaxe and then you just switch a finger and you place a torch. Um,
Dang.
People use it for like building. Will have like their tools in their pickaxe and they'll just build and like have the blocks in their offhand. People keep food there, or when they're using their elytra, they have fireworks there. Basically,
Mhm.
as it is on Bedrock, it's like limited to like 9 items, and I don't believe any of them are like actually functional. Like they just sit in the offhand.
I think the compass you can see it in the hand. The map you can see your icon in the hand. I guess that's
Yeah, but
some
you're just
sort of
holding it. I mean,
function
like
out.
you're not like doing anything
Yeah,
with
you're not
it.
doing anything. It's just
Like
your
you can't even
arm.
offhand the compass. Like it would work. Like that's another thing. Is like the compass and clocks, like you don't do anything with them. You just hold them. So I don't know
Yeah.
why we don't at least have that on Bedrock because you can't offhand those things. You can offhand a map and like totems and fireworks,
True.
but the fireworks you can't use when you're flying. They're only for crossbow ammo,
Oh. Wait, in
which
Bedrock, right?
in Bedrock, yeah. And that's the only
Really?
reason why it's there is so you can load a crossbow and choose fireworks instead of arrows.
Okay,
They don't
gotcha.
actually function if you're flying.
Gotcha. That's interesting. So that's really interesting. Can you like when you're in Java take let's say granite and diorite, one in each hand, and then start laying them?
Uh, I know you can offhand them. I don't know. I think it'll still because I think the difference between offhand and main hand is like left and right click. So I think it'll prioritize the left hand for blocks.
Gotcha. Okay. I see. No, I was just wondering. Never played Java before. But do you want them to carry over the exact same like combat slash dual wielding from Java and implement that into Bedrock? Or do you want to see something new, like a whole new combat system in Bedrock compared to Java? Or do they need to be on
Well,
parity?
100% they need parity. I feel like it's been long enough where if they don't plan on updating combat, that they should just bring Bedrock up to par with Java. So as far as dual wielding goes, I think that's perfect. I don't think there's any issues with dual wielding. Um, so that you can 100% take over from Java. But I mean, the combat system as a whole is not perfect. Um, I like it. I have no issue with 1.9 combat, but obviously there's still the player base that doesn't like it. And if Bedrock players have gone all 16 years without a combat system, you're more or less going to have the same issue arise if you give them 1.9 combat. So I think the best solution would be to take the good from the current combat system and like sprinkle in some new things, to liven it up, but to make it, more liked across the board.
Like what? Some I don't know what I'm thinking of, like some martial combat type stuff. Um, like
So
jump kick.
no, no.
No, you don't want
Um,
you don't want any of those action moves.
I don't want to jump kick in Minecraft now. Um,
Wouldn't that be cool
no,
though? Jump
I
kick
mean
a
it would be
skeleton
cool,
or a spider or a chicken
you probably want to see
jockey.
spiders actually crawl up walls.
Yeah. Well,
I would, that would be cool. I'm not gonna lie, that would be cool.
I mean, it would
But
be
I
cool. It
think it
makes
would look
sense.
cursed. It would look cursed, though, I feel.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
But
But
no, as far as combat goes, like the solution that they proposed was in the combat test snapshots. And from what I seen, apparently it's not true. But from what I seen, it was like well received. But apparently, because I was during Tricky Trials development, I was in like this PvP like only Discord server. And I was like, I don't get why they don't just add the combat test because, like, in my opinion, they were like well received. And I guess they weren't at the time. It was like 50-50 still. But like over time, they've been more and more liked, I guess. Um,
what the
but
heck?
yeah, I don't know. And I mean, I think there's just too many players, honestly. Like you're bound to have somebody that doesn't like it, to be honest. Um, but that's again what Mojang's trying to avoid. They're trying to avoid another controversy. But back to
Well,
back to the
they just had their whole Bedrock edition on the PC crash. So I mean,
I don't even want to talk about
I
that.
mean,
I just tried
controversy
to
is
ignore it.
unavoidable.
Yeah. Yeah, no, with a game that big, anything you do, you're probably gonna make some people angry,
Well, this is what I
unfortunately.
propose. This is what I propose. I could go ahead
Delete Bedrock. Oh,
and no.
did I
This
say
is
that
what
out loud?
go ahead and just separate Pocket Edition entirely into its own
Please.
category. You know what I mean? And that's that.
Yeah.
Like they just can't
Or
play
just
with the rest of us. Sorry.
delete Pocket Edition
Okay,
and just
that's
let them
horrible.
play
I'm
with
just
Minecraft Blast.
well, I shouldn't say that. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that use the Pocket Edition and everything.
But
And
there's a lot more that don't.
I think there's a solution where you can take the touch screen and make it so you can operate both hands.
No, 100% you can. Like you use two hands anyway.
Exactly. So, I mean, I think there's a way to figure out dual wielding, and that shouldn't be an issue on, touch screen devices that use this crossplay. But I don't know. I
I think it
think
should be like other games because like I don't know what your views are on Fortnite, but
I've never played it.
Fort oh okay. But like Fortnite, you're just like at a disadvantage. Like the way their game works is like they'll only market or like match you with console players, and like they'll only if you're on a phone, they'll only match you with mobile players, and then PC obviously. You can crossplay, like if you have a friend, like say you play on your like busted Kindle or something, and I play on a normal gaming system. Like you can crossplay, but you just genuinely are at a disadvantage
So I would lose
because of
every
that.
time.
Yeah.
So why
But
would I even
like
play with you?
because you like playing with me, I don't know.
So I like to lose to you? I'm just that addicted to the game. I need the experience somehow, even if it's me losing every time through my POS device. Yeah,
I
I
mean,
think I think the bright minds at Mojang could come up with something, and I think they probably are.
I hope so. It's been so long,
It's been
but
very long. I know Michael's probably. I know he's getting frustrated because I think
yeah.
Bobby Kraft just posted. Well, I saw Michael retweet this.
Mhm.
I'm trying to find it because Bobby Kraft posted this video with what's his name? I asked you guys that this
David.
yesterday. Yeah, thank you. With him talking, right? And he is who? What's
Hmm.
his title? Do you know?
He's in. I don't know the actual title, but he's in charge of realms.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, I'll have to look up his title. Sorry about that, audience. But Bobby Kraft posted this quote: "Developer talked about the future of Minecraft," and this is David that Nexx just referred to. And then they said Minecraft is still on 1.21 because they're rethinking the version system. Java and Bedrock will use the same numbering. In 2026, there will be small and frequent game drops. The next version won't be called 1.22 to avoid expectations greater than those of trial chambers. There will be an official announcement soon. What do you think about that, Next? It's kind of
I'm like kind
crazy.
of nervous to be honest.
I am a
So
little
like
nervous too. What's going on here?
I
I
get
know
I get what they're doing with the numbering system. Like obviously that needs to happen. I don't really know
something's
what
got
they
to
would
happen.
do other than I mean, what are we at on Bedrock? Mounts of Mayhem will be 1.21.11, right?
I don't
12?
know.
Oh wait,
I
no,
don't.
because I don't even know what they're at. I don't know. I've gone full in Java and I've just been trying to mute Bedrock. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I don't know what they could do for the numbering system. My thinking is like there's been a pretty consistent pattern of like one drop being like say 1.21.2 and then like bug fix drop and then 1.20, is like features. So
Bedrock,
like
sorry. Bedrock is in version 1.21.123 as of
oh great.
mid-November, and with version 1.21.130 in development.
My gosh. Yeah, so I don't know what they're gonna do. They're gonna have to start throwing letters in there or
It's
something. I
gonna
don't
be
know.
oh my! It's gonna look like a telephone number soon. It's
1.21.10a
gonna be a
smiley
telephone
face
number.
adds the Nautilus.
Yeah, that's not gonna be fun to report. They do need to change. They do need to change this numbering system's gone crazy. But what do you think? Okay, back to I know we were kind of off of dual wielding for a moment, but not really because it sounds like some stuff is coming through the pipe our way in 2026. There's going okay. They Bobby Kraft says because they're all summing up what David says in this video that in
Mhm.
2026 there will be small and frequent game drops. Isn't that what we get anyways?
Yeah.
So
So
they're just
I don't know if
verifying
you've
that this
seen
is continuing.
yeah, I don't know if you've seen his response to one of Michael's tweets. I'll try to pull it up, but
That's what I was
he,
trying to
he
find.
he was just saying that he was like just re um rehashing what was said in that article that came out last year announcing drops.
Oh, okay,
Um
gotcha.
so it's not like I guess technically not like any
Not
new
new.
news.
Well, I didn't think that was news. That part, anyways.
Yeah.
But Java and Bedrock will use the same numbering, which okay, that's good, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Let
Um,
me I'm gonna tag you real quick on what he in the reply.
yeah, please do. And so I don't know. I'm just interested. I know Michael was upset about it because I think it's probably what you are about to tag me in. But if it's the same thing that I saw yesterday, let me see here. I got just now pulling it up. Yeah, the future. Oh, I don't think I did read this under. Okay. Yeah, trust Mojang to. Okay, Michael says this trust Mojang to give us the first bit of communication in dot dot too long, but at the same time, make it confusing as I'm part of my language. Well, I'm not even going to say it to the audience, but it's a curse word. I still don't know where we stand on major releases, and I've watched this video 3 times. Wasn't Michael kind of upset about yesterday? I thought I saw him say something about why he's still doing the dual wielding campaign if there's not going to be any major updates. I think is what he was saying. Did you see that?
I did. I don't think I read it fully. I'm not gonna lie.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll have to try to find that sometime. But do you think there's going to be a combat update in 2026 next?
Honestly, probably not. I would obviously
Damn.
all of you wants one, but my thinking is the two opportunities that made the most sense to me would be Tricky Trials or Mounts of Mayhem when they added new weapons. Um, and it's even technically to say like Update Aquatic added the Trident and Village and Pillage added crossbows. And we've gone now 4 weapons and 2 new armor tiers without a combat update.
Yeah. Yeah,
So like I,
spear.
I don't think it'll be anytime soon, to be honest. But I think next year is 10 years since the combat update. So
Really?
maybe because of that, but I
That's
also
curious.
I also don't know for sure.
That's okay. I found this tweet from Michael yesterday that I was trying to find. Quote, following this news, I'm really conflicted on the whole dual wielding counter. If this is all true, there is no chance it's added next year. So I feel as though the counter would be a total waste of time, sadly. End quote. And he's referring to Bobby Kraft, their post that I already read to you all.
Mhm.
So I told him to keep it going. I think he should because you just never know with Mojang. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah, to me, you just don't ever know. There's nothing definitive with them. They like to play with us, our emotions, all the time. And
Right.
but I'm just curious, man, if there is a combat update, do you think it has to be tied to the end if they're going to update that? Because
I
I
don't
know a
think
lot of
that it
people say
has to
that.
be. I mean, a lot of people, I think it's a fair assumption that they would, but I wouldn't necessarily think that it needs to be. I think it can stand on its own if you were to add. I'm obviously again the best time would have been, in my opinion, Tricky Trials, like even more so than Mounts of Mayhem. But I don't really see them adding another new weapon next year. They would have to change something else to try to like ship it. Because I know a lot of the reason why certain systems haven't been touched is because it wouldn't be very content heavy, like enchanting and stuff like that, and combat. Like you're not going to see a lot of new features, and there's going to be a lot of people that are like, "Well, why'd you change this?" And then like you spent this long, and we have no new content. Like we've got really nothing out of this other than enchanting's probably harder and combat's probably harder. It's going to be,
Hmm.
the the response from that, to be honest.
Not as
So
much. Okay.
they would need to ship it along something. I mean, the end only makes sense because it's happened before. I don't think it needs to. I think
Hmm.
at this point, the scale and expectations for an end update would be way too high, to also, tackle something like the combat system with it.
I think that's a very good point you just made. I think that would be quite the scale.
Because
What
like
if they
I'm looking
were
out for King B-Dogs right now. Like he's probably getting some gray hairs, coming up with his peak update in the end. And then you
Yeah.
want to throw combat on his shoulders too? Give the man a break.
I'm curious, what if they were to do an Illager update and incorporate the combat in with that?
That
Like,
would be
you know what I mean?
that would be easy. I think that's an easy win. I'm not gonna lie. I am all for
Yes. I
more
think
Illagers.
me too. I know you want to see the Iceologer.
Yeah, Iceologer and the Illusioner. I feel like I've
Illusioner
got
would
this
be cool.
perfect vision for like a cold update, and I just need Mojang to hear me out.
What is it? What's
I,
your
I think I I think I've mentioned it to you, and I know for a fact I've tweeted it before, but
well say it
it's
again. Pound it into
I
their heads.
pounded into there. I might start doing a day counter.
Do
Day
it.
one
Do it.
until my
Start
update
one, man.
adds
You
this
got an SMP
my
too.
ice
Start.
my ice update vision. But here it is. All right. Illusioner, which is so easy because the concept's there. You just need to like fix it, you know. And I've played with the Illusioner. I don't know if you have,
I
and it's
haven't.
not terrible. I mean, it's a little buggy, but I mean, they haven't touched it in like 5 years, so I think they could get away with it now. And I know that what's his name? I can't think. I think Felix. No, I don't think it's. Oh, it's Corey. Yeah, Corey said back in Village and Pillage or sometime around there that they had the capability of adding the Illusioner like properly now.
Oh
And this was a
man.
while ago. Um, and he wanted them in raids, blah blah blah. The mob is already like probably 1/4 of the way done. And we have the Minecraft Dungeons version that is like obviously has been shipped and has been used a lot. Um, so that's pretty easy. You've got the whole concept of the isolager, which again is already in Dungeons. You know people already like it. Like that's two easy wins. Give give them a half-baked mob, but like finish it. Like the zombie horse is a half-baked mob, but who's complaining that the zombie horse got added? Nobody.
No one.
They were all happy
It
when the
looks
zombie horse was
amazing.
added. So like Illusioner is easy win, Isolager is easy win. Um, and then just I was thinking of a medium scale structure. I don't know what it would be similar to, but in the snowy biomes, there's so the DLC that's in Dungeons that introduces the Isolager and Illusioner is like this frozen um like castle, I guess would be close to what it is.
That's neat.
Um and I can just
Wait.
imagine like them having like another pillager base out there that doesn't have to be a castle, but just like some sort of like medium scale structure, you know?
But bigger than Outpost,
Bigger of an outpost 100%, but definitely not as big as like a trial chamber or a mansion.
but something more permanent than Outpost as well, right?
Yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah.
thinking. I want to see something more permanent. I want to see, honestly, I've mentioned this on the show before, but I would love to see an illage, like a full-fledged illage, the opposite of a village. I
That'd
want
be cool.
to see illagers roam around with illager occupations.
Mhm.
And I think it would be neat if you could somehow be able to trade with them. I don't know how that'd be. I don't know how you'd be able to do
Yeah,
that.
no, I don't think that would
It
I
wouldn't.
don't think that would work.
Maybe you could kill them and take their wares. I don't know. Um, burn the village down.
Yeah,
Um, I just think it would be very neat to see like a small village with different housing, like just give them a culture. You know what I mean?
right.
I think it
Like
would be interesting to see.
Minecraft Dungeons is like such a good blueprint for this drop. Like, and in my mind, like it's literally like take this DLC and add it to Minecraft almost. Because we've got the structure, the isolager, the illusioner, and then now because of Mounts of Mayhem, a lot of people want a frozen zombie, and there's actually frozen zombies in this dungeons level.
Oh
Um,
man, yeah, I
so
did see that
like,
people want frozen zombie, and I think that's a great idea.
so that's another like easy thing to do. Like that's just a texture and like some behavior change, and like if they made it inflict the frost damage of powder snow, that wouldn't be like terribly difficult to implement because it already exists. Um,
That
this is
would
my
be
thinking
neat.
at least. I obviously have no experience in that, but the rest of the content would just be adding snowy versions of the existing vegetation. So like just retextures of grass that like look frozen.
Mhm.
The leaves from Bedrock ideally, like the snowy leaves. That would be cool.
Yeah, that sucks for
And
you
then
guys.
on Java with all the snowy leaves.
Yeah, that's a bummer because they look beautiful.
They do look nice, yeah. That's probably the one thing I miss, and that's it.
It's such a nice effect. It really is. It starts to snow and then it just gathers. It's like, okay, this is cool. Good job.
It is cool, yeah.
I love that. But go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, no worries. Other than that, I mean, I would just say some new vegetation for the rest of the snow biome. Maybe like some sort of frozen berry or something would be cool, so you have like some food source. Other than that, I mean, I think it's the easy check boxes, you know? And that's pretty much what Spring to Life did was add a little bit here and there and added a variant. So you would get the little bit here and there variant and a structure and two new mobs.
That would be neat. No, I like all that. I'd be okay with that because I kind of still think the snowy biomes are rather desolate. I think I really do love this illusioner. I like his entire outfit too. I think it looks awesome. I'm looking at him
The
right
Dungeons
now.
one or the original one?
I think the original one's what I'm looking at with his
Is it blue?
yeah, it's blue with the
Yeah.
stars or kind of like the star or the you know what I mean like the
hmm
I don't know what
I
those are
kind of like that
called.
one better, to be honest, than
I
the
think it
Dungeons
looks
one.
really neat. Um and I love that it can cast blindness and summons. I love the duplicate thing. I think that's really cool.
That is really sweet.
That would be super neat, and that he has a bow as well. This is like a
hmm
formidable enemy. I think encountering this individual would be really cool out there. I really do love the design of this guy is cool.
In Dungeons, I think they gave the Illusioner a crossbow.
Oh,
I'm not
really?
sure though. Yeah.
That's interesting. Let me see
Because I'm pretty
here.
sure it shoots firework arrows.
Firework arrow. Okay, yeah. I'm looking at the dungeons one. I think I do like the original one better. The design. Um, I'm trying to see here. I'm not seeing it with a bow or anything. It's behavior, illusioner arrow. Here it is. Um,
Not quite a firework, I guess.
yeah, not quite firework. I don't know. I think I like the original one better, man. I agree with you. The original one looks better.
Oh, you'll never guess. Dungeons has frozen berries. Oh my goodness.
That-
This is literally taking this DLC and putting it in the game.
so do you think well well, I really do think the illusioner would add a lot to combat. I think that would be really cool.
That would be
Um
sweet.
and adding all those other neat elements to the snowy biomes that you just mentioned would be really cool. I think it would make it more or more immersive that biome at least, because they need to do some work on some of these biomes still. They're pretty empty.
It's crazy that the snow biome, which I know technically like snowy tundras are deserts, but like it's more bland than the actual desert right now.
Yeah, and I know it is. It is. It really is. Um, Getting back onto combat here. Um, we were talking about illagers. Is there anything else you want to see with the illagers expanded on? We've talked about this before. I think it was last year around this time, they actually teased us with the illagers. Weren't they were saying something about expanding on them? I remember
Yeah,
reporting over it. But
yeah, I think it was Jens that said something about like expect to see more of them like in the future.
so that has to be coming up.
I hope so. I honestly thought it was going to be this year, to be honest. And I'm kind of surprised because I don't even know how old that video is now, but I'm pretty sure it's over a year now.
It's I think was a year around this time. I would have to look that up, but it was sometime last year in 2024 is when they said that. I thought maybe it was after the live event, the fall live event, but I'm not quite sure. I can't remember.
I think you're right actually.
It wasn't during the fall live event, I don't
No,
think.
it
Okay.
was a zone like developer diaries type of video.
Yeah, it was. It was a video, and you're right. It was a developer diaries type thing. But no, it was really neat. I remember doing a Realm News flash over it. I'll have to dig that up one day and maybe listen to that myself again. Um, anyways, um, what else would you like to see added to combat to make it more, well, for lack of better words, fun?
So my thing with the weapons that we've gotten, like they're all cool, but most of them are like niche. You know, like for the most part, like we've gotten four new weapons, and for the most part, people still main swords, and on Java, they'll main axes as well. There's not really been a weapon that's like on par, and like I know Mojang's been trying to avoid that because they don't want to replace the sword and axe. They
Yeah.
want to add like specific scenarios type of thing. But like I like using the new weapons, and like I'm at times at a disadvantage because I'm trying to use the new weapons instead of the normal ones. Um, but I would
Your
like more
mace.
variety. Yeah, yeah, no, the mace is
Hand to
it's
hand
difficult
combat
to
with the
use.
mace.
Yeah, and
Why
the
is it not
spear is gonna be
working?
even worse. I'm not gonna lie, the
Why is
spear
it
is gonna
not
be worse.
working?
But
uh,
I would just like more variety, like a shake up in the combat. Like I would like something that's on par with my sword and axe that I can actually main as a weapon and like not be at a disadvantage. Like I don't want something better. I just want like equal, like there's pros and cons to both, you know.
just an option. Like
Yeah, options would be great.
what would be a good option for that? Gosh.
I don't know, but a lot of my mind goes to like dungeons.
Yeah,
And
obviously. What do you want from dungeons?
there's like just like variants of weapons, or there's like side upgrades where they'll be pretty much the same thing, but they'll have like a special ability or whatever. So like, say if they had a sword that had a lower attack speed but did more damage, but was still a sword, like that would be cool. Like I would
That would
like
be cool.
structure specific weapons that like you have to go out and find, like you can't make. Like if
I
I took on an ancient city and I got some weird like ancient mystical sword that did more damage but was slower, but obviously shows like I went to the city, I got this is rare.
That would
Like
be
that would
cool.
be sweet in my opinion.
So different type of sword variations to the weapons.
Yeah,
That would be
variety, side upgrades. I mean, that's when a lot of people talk about like another tier after Netherite. A lot of people just talk about side upgrades, like a hypothetical Enderite, say, doesn't do this that Netherite does, but like offers this instead. Like
I think that would be great.
choice and options would be what I would want out of a combat update, and better shields. Like shields are
Yes,
too OP.
thank thank you and different maybe yes, different shields. I don't know exactly how you'd go about that, but maybe different like metal, like copper, iron,
Yeah, I think that's where I would lean towards is
diamond.
just like tiered shields.
I
Because
would
why
too.
why does my six planks and an iron ingot block a 100 drop mace density
I
5 hit?
know. You did.
Like
Some strong
at
oak.
least make the do yeah. At least make the hit like obliterate my durability or something, but it does the same exact durability. Like, no.
No, man, that shield is like
And then people hide behind them all the time.
titanium.
So annoying. If you don't have an axe and you can't stun them, good luck.
No, I that's something I've thought about is the shield needs to be something needs to be done with that. It needs to be different. Um, gosh, what else was I about to say? Oh, something I thought would have been cool. That I drew inspiration of when I was doing my episode over Legend of the Chamber that Notch developed back in like 2001 all the way up to 2009. Was if we had amulets or necklaces or rings that we could put on our player for like I don't know enchantments or special abilities or just for attire, you know what I mean? I think that would be super cool. Like to put on like I don't know, like a ring of invisibility like from Lord of the Rings.
Was he like just throwing ideas out, or is it something that he actually like gave a little bit of time to work on?
Oh, that was something that he gave the players in LOC um like they could put on amulets and rings, but I don't think it had any effects. But I
Hmm.
believe I'll have to check again because I made that episode because I was saying that a lot of the stuff from that game that he made in Legend of the Chambered was carried over into Minecraft, which is crazy.
Mhm.
Um, you can see that with the Ender Eye. It's almost looks exactly like a duplicate from the game of his pocket edition of that game. And anyways, getting off topic, he had an amulet and stuff, and the armor from that game was taken and put into Minecraft, the original like plated armor and everything. he
Mhm.
had wool clothes too, which became the leather armor we wear, or the early version leather armor in Java. I don't think it's used anymore. It's been all upgraded since, but he I think was considering. Oh, he put the quiver in the game. I did report on this, and it was in the game I think for like 14 days before it was taken out. And I think
No.
and I think Jeb said the quiver will never be put back in the game. Like he was like it will never be added. And but I think Notch wanted to add amulets and necklaces too, but I don't think that ever got put in to
No.
Minecraft, which I think would have been cool.
I also think that would be cool, and you'll never guess why I think that.
Why?
Because there are amulets and stuff and other totems in, you guessed it, Minecraft dungeons.
Oh man, I should have guessed it. I I
No,
know
I
RuneScape, another game I played back in high school, had all that stuff, which I thought was cool.
like they have like other types of totems that are like kind of niche, and they have like amulets and like proper artifacts that do stuff. And when archaeology was like being implemented, like that's kind of where my mind went to, was like those type of things. Um, and obviously that didn't happen, but like that 100%, like I would love to have one new type of totem or like amulets or artifacts that give you certain things. Like I feel like Minecraft could very well benefit if they leaned into like the more magic aspect of the game. Um, and I think a great tie-in would be combat and illagers, to be honest.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. The the magic element's been gosh, it's something. See, I've never even. I still need to find nether wart. That's really hindered me making potions and stuff. But yeah, magic, I guess, is the closest thing we get to magic is enchantments, right?
Yeah, I would
Um,
I would say.
is that? Would you like to see more besides that?
I
Like
think
when it comes to
artifacts and like stuff like that would be cool. As far as like enchanting, I think it needs like a weensy bit of where we work, but I don't think that's anything like major that
you
would
like
need to
the
be done.
enchantment, you like the enchantment table and how that all works.
I just don't like the anvils.
I don't like anvils either.
The
That's
capping
something.
out is kind of terrible, which is weird because like out of all the things that like I guess quote unquote need a revamp, enchanting seems like the easiest one to do because it's like uncap anvils and then make the enchantment table like a bit more predictable. I don't know how you would do that, but like I'm sure they have an idea.
You can make it work. I don't think
Yeah.
that'd be too hard to come up
It's
with.
not like combat where you have to make everybody happy and like make it, in some people's opinion, harder. Like
Mm.
technically with enchanting, you'd be making it easier.
I know some people don't like amethyst being the material used to enchant, but I actually like that.
Amethyst or lapis?
Oh, yeah, sorry, lapis. I don't
Because
know
I've
why I got
seen
those mixed up in my head.
no, I've
Um,
seen people say that they want amethyst to be involved in
I,
enchanting.
I
So
think maybe that's why I said that.
I wouldn't mind
I
that. I mean, that'd be cool.
I actually like lapis though, and I think lapis is rare enough that it. I think it's. I think there's enough. I think it's. What's the word I'm looking for? I think that it's scarce enough that makes it rewarding to find, but it's not overly abundant, so it's not too easy to enchant everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm gonna open a drink real quick, sorry.
No, go ahead. um,
Um, I I like the idea of amethyst being put into it. My
like
only
what
thing,
combined with lapis?
yeah, like some mixture or like
That'd be
say
interesting.
say
Like
you
as a
need both or
boost,
something. Yeah. My only
that'd be
fear is
crazy.
I don't want it to take away from Lapis because technically, I mean, Lapis is literally just for enchanting and I guess the block or
And dying.
die. Yeah. But then, I mean, that's actually worse than what copper was. If you took away or made it less important for enchanting, you'd be
Yeah,
at a worse spot than copper was when it was added.
that's true. I would say I think lapis lazuli and amethyst both need expanded on because especially amethyst. Amethyst, you got the spyglass, you got some armor trim. I did an episode over this. I can't remember it all, but that's about it.
There's tinted glass, the calibrated sculk sensor, and then
Oh
the
yeah,
the vibration echoing thingy
that's
that you do
true.
with the blocks.
That's true.
But there's not a whole lot, in fairness.
No, I think it needs some more. Um, but like amethyst weapons, that'd be crazy.
That would be crazy. I don't know what you would do with it. I don't think that. I think
Instead
out of what we
diamond to
have,
amethyst.
I think that with what we have, I think amethyst is like fine. Like if you think about it, quartz is just like some redstone components and then blocks. And lapis, as it is right now, is dye the block and then enchanting. I think amethyst is actually fine, and in my mind, I'm ready for a new ore or crystal. I'm not gonna lie.
What kind of ore do you want? Some oil? No,
Some
just
oil. Yeah, we're gonna add
strike
the
oil.
U.S. military as well when we need a new structure, the Air Force military base.
What kind of ore would you like to see?
I'm not really sure. Like, I don't want anything higher than netherite. My mind goes to like something in the end, and again being like a side tier. But like, I wouldn't mind another overworld or because I mean, there's a lot of cave. If you think about it, like obviously half the world is cave, maybe more,
Yeah,
depending on how you
probably.
look at it. Um, so I wouldn't mind like another crystal that just does like a couple niche things or something. Because that in
Yeah.
my mind that'd be the easiest thing. Because if you add another ore, then there's going to be the people that like think it's useless because there's not armor and tools, and then we get armor and tools, and people are like, "This is useless."
No, you're right. There'd have to be a whole new tier system and everything put in.
Yeah. So I think either a new crystal or like again, obviously something at the end would are probably my two obvious little additions.
Interesting. Interesting. So we've kind of already discussed that we both kind of agree that the combat update probably shouldn't be with the end update. That's just too much, right?
I mean, if King B Dogs wants to take it on, by all means, I trust the guy.
Okay, then.
I don't have a single dislike of anything he's added or worked on personally. Um, but I think it's too big. That's a lot. Like,
Or or do I dare say this? Is there a possibility that there'll never be
oh God.
a combat update slash drop, but instead Mojang will just piecemeal this in slowly. Like the spear is kind of unique. I mean, it has its own. It's not obviously it's not offhand or anything, but it
Mhm.
does
You
add
actually
its own.
can't even offhand it on Java.
Nice, good, and parody. See, and it will make you guys crippled too, and you just won't be able to use your left hand.
Great.
Um, no, I don't know. What if they just add in like new mechanics, like with weapons instead of ever giving us an offhand? Is that a
Well,
possibility? You think?
I
Like,
don't think so. Again, like the offhand part of the combat update, I think is the least controversial. Like I don't think there's a single player out there that's like, "Oh, I hate that I can put something else in my other hand." It's like I hate that I can like have the convenience of having something constantly in my
oh
other
no,
hand
it's
and use
pretty
it.
upsetting. um,
I just hate that feature. I never
there's
like
probably
again.
somebody out there that hates it.
I mean, probably. I mean, I
There's
wouldn't
probably
be
a whole
surprised.
there's probably a whole Reddit page over it, or a
Offhand
subreddit.
haters, they're just weighing on Michael's demise, his insanity.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to check out Reddit after this, and maybe I'll start that just cause.
No, he's gonna kill you.
I'll be anonymous. Oh
Oh
man,
man.
it's going to be like 100,000 people.
Jeez. That's
I'm
more votes
joking.
than Michael has
That'd be
on the poll.
insane. That'd be so messed up. But I don't know. Honestly, I've been doing this show going on 2 years almost.
Mhm.
Michael was my third guest on the show,
Oh,
and
nice.
yeah, and he was on, I believe, it was in the 70s of his dual wielding campaign.
Really? I feel,
Yeah.
oh, geez. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like as long as I've been on Twitter, I've been like following him, at least for a while. And I remember the start of the counter. Um, and I think I met you or started messaging you close to like the 100-day mark because I remember asking to be on the show, um, however long ago that was.
That was like almost a year ago.
That is crazy.
Yeah, it was around this time last year you asked to come onto the show, and
Jeez.
I said DM me, and then you got on the show. It was around the Spring to Life update or drop,
Yeah,
I should say, is when you
yeah.
came on. I think it was your first time.
That's sweet. I've been on a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how many times I've been on.
Yeah, you've been on quite a few times now.
I'm almost a regular.
You are. You're one.
I got a round table and everything. Got a duel coming.
That's why you are on the round table. You're one of my prominent guests, so you're an
That makes sense.
distinguished guest on this show. So you're distinguished. Um,
Oh
but
yeah, got
any
my own seat at the table.
yeah, yes, sir. Yes, you do. But anyways, I know that the audience is probably like, "What the heck are they doing? Like, what are
They're
they
like,
talking?"
this is spontaneous.
This is a spontaneous show, folks, and we're doing this late Friday night, so that's why we're probably a little goofy. I know I am. So,
I'm
um,
3-0 Dr. Peppers in. Like,
are you? Man, I haven't gotten that crazy. I'm just over here sipping my water. My
yeah. Well, I just
just
needed a little bit of caffeine at 10:32 p.m.
but it's not any water, it's seltzer water. Mm.
Oh,
Yeah, I know I'm getting crazy here on a Friday. Um,
turn up.
I know, man. Um, but I'm actually going to probably get to a point of wrapping this up probably right around now. Actually, I don't know what are there some more things you would like to talk about when it comes to combat that you would like to see in Minecraft?
I think,
I
let's
mean, I have
see.
a bunch of stuff still written down here. Like, there's some things like I would like to see pillager attacks again because those have just gone away.
I'm not gonna
I've
lie, I have not seen a patrol like on Bedrock. I've just never
they're
seen.
gone. They're
Yeah,
gone. There hasn't been one for over a year. Um, and I would like to see if they ever bring them back, like them attack a
hopefully.
little bit differently, maybe come in different band numbers. I don't know. Like, I think they could do some things where that's really simple, just like maybe a couple mathematical computations in the coding or something like, oh, they travel in a group of eight, or a group of three this time, or a solo one, or I don't know, and give them different type of soldiers. I don't, you know what I mean? Or
I'm
I think they need
honestly
to add
ready
some new
for,
designs.
yeah, yeah, pretty much going on new designs. I was gonna say I'm ready for pillager variants. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Like purely just like visual wise, or maybe they can hold new weapons. I'm actually, now that I think about it, I'm really surprised they didn't give pillager
spears.
spears
I know, that's what I'm thinking too. Why don't they have spears?
because they had a mount already. Like they already ride Ravengers. That would have been so easy.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Maybe they're waiting for that when they do their Illager drop. Maybe that's what 2020. I'm Realm News predicting an Illager drop coming in 2026.
I would love for your prediction to be right because I'm all for villagers. I like
I
them.
think it's
That
coming.
and pillagers are sweet. Or not
It-
pillagers, sorry. Illagers and pillagers, he says. No,
It's
illagers and piglins.
what you're trying to say piglins, right?
Yeah, piglins.
Yeah, I the piglins are cool, and I think they're kind of overdue for some rework, aren't they?
Uh, I would like another variant. I mean, I
Yeah,
during 1.16's development, I was all for like a piglin chief mini boss type of mob. And then we got the brute, which is like close enough. But I would like something else. I don't know what they would do, but
gosh,
I wouldn't be opposed to it. I'd be pretty happy if we got a new piglin.
man, the Nether's already so hostile. You
I'm
want to
all
add
for
an
it. I'm all
okay?
for it.
Yeah, let's
Let's
just
throw it
make
at
it
me.
more
Throw
intense.
whatever at me.
Yeah, throw some more stuff in there, make it more intense. Let's do it.
Let's
But
put a happy gas on top of a piglin with a netherite spear on top of a happy gas, and a happy gas is netherite armor.
or maybe we can get the piglins out in the overworld chasing us on happy gas like they did in the movie.
That'd be
I think
crazy. That would
yeah,
be crazy.
let's do that. Let's get
They're
them out of the
fireballing me.
nether. That would be awesome.
It's terrible. Destroy all my builds.
Yeah, they would all the time too.
He said, yeah, they would.
Everything would just be burning down.
I'd have a cave base.
Yeah, this is just after like the whole Minecraft community crying over the creeper to whatever that was about with Jeb video, that I didn't think that was a big thing. And then like people kept going on about that.
That blew up. I don't know why.
I was like,
To the
what
scale that
is
it did,
going
that was crazy.
on here? This came out like a month ago and now it's getting traction all of a sudden.
And I'm the lunatic that would like a creeper variant too.
Oh, whoa. I never even thought about a creeper variant. That would be awesome.
It
Would
would be.
it
It would be
look
more
like
complex.
would it look like the creeper but like a different color, or what were you thinking, like a creeper? Because the creeper was a glitch from a pig, I believe, was a bug from a pig design. What if we did like a creeper cow
Oh
bug?
God, that's crazy because that's actually what my mind went to. I was like a cowbird.
A mutilated, a deformed cow creeper.
I think I think the easiest thing to do would be like intro, pretty much how they have been doing variants is like a warm and a cold. Um, and if they did a cold drop, obviously perfect timing. I think
Mm,
if they blew up, maybe not do like destructive damage, maybe do like frost damage or something. Something of the sort. But they would be like
that would be cool.
they would match their terrain a bit more. Like the creeper would be like light blue and white, for a cold one. Like
What
they pretty much, like you said, would be camouflage creepers pretty much.
it would be the creeper, but it would just be a cold creeper
Yeah.
with
But they would have different damage types because I don't think that I mean going off the video that we're talking about, I think they would try to not be destructive like that. So if they just blew up and inflicted frost damage, like that'd be cool. And then a warm one, I don't know what you would do for that. Maybe burning damage. I don't know.
well, like what? It blew out fire. Or like what? Napalm
Maybe.
burnt your entire village down.
Because what is because I know there's like snowy creepers in dungeons, I
Lava. What if it
think.
shot out lava?
Jeez.
Like blobs of lava, or in like the ice one shot out ice spikes.
Oh, I found it. Icy Creeper is a hostile creeper variant that can be found within the Creeping Winter DLC. Okay, tell me what it does. Jeez Louise. When icy creepers explode, their explosion sends super cooled water onto any nearby hero, causing them to freeze for a few seconds.
Hmm. Hmm.
Mm. That's kind of nice.
Interesting. I mean, that would. I never thought about creeper variants, but we all know that wouldn't work after that video. After that, like outrage, everybody going, "Ooh!" The creeper would never be in the video game today. It's like, Jesus.
But it is. Deal with it. And she's iconic.
It's the logo. It's
Hmm.
like, it will never go anywhere.
Oh, imagine how cool it would be if we got a winter drop that was the cold themed, and then they added a frozen creeper, and the logo for like 3 months was the face of the frozen creeper variant. That'd be
That would
so
be
sick.
cool. That would be pretty cool.
And when
What if
you
they
got the
made like,
holiday chest, that'd be sweet.
that would be pretty neat. They should do that.
They should
What if
hire
they made
me.
like a mega creeper? One
A
that was
mega
like
creeper, no.
3 times bigger, like and
And like
taller, almost like a
it leaves
tower.
leaves a crater of a freaking explosion.
Yeah, like an asteroid hit the Earth type crater, blow up
Dang.
entire, like almost like a nuclear bomb.
Jeez.
And if it got supercharged, it'd even be a bigger blast radius.
It would be like a hardcore world that would blow up and you would have to create a new world.
I think that would be awesome. I think they need to make like a super creeper.
Jeez. I think I'll stick to my safer cold variant.
And they definitely need to get some spider variants. They need to get some skeleton variants. Well, there you are. Sorry.
Oh, no, skeletons are
They
fleshed
got
out.
plenty of
We're good.
they're good. They do need to do the zombies. Screw the
Skeletons might be the
drowned.
most good. I'm not gonna lie, they might be the most good.
Yeah, skeletons are overly good. They need to now focus on the rest.
Yeah.
And with that said, what else would you like to add to that?
Mm. Well, since we're adding stuff, uh let's see. I don't know. Because I have thought about like spider variants, but I really don't know what they would do other than just be like skin retextures, which I mean technically is what every variant is.
I mean, you could do the ice spiders, which would be kind of cool. Um,
I think Dungeons also has ice spiders.
I bet they do.
I don't remember what they Dungeons has everything. I'm just gonna go back to Dungeons and
Yeah,
play
just
that
start
stuff.
playing Dungeons. Yeah, wait, do they have that? Do they have a Java version of Dungeons?
No, it's just one version.
Oh man, I knew that, but because aren't you on Java again now, right?
Yeah.
So did you just completely give up on Bedrock?
For the time being, probably. I'm not gonna lie. I
What
well,
were
in my
you?
mind, there's like it's been enough time in my mind for a bunch of these things, and I'm just like, I could be using like my thing is like I want combat for a lot of it. It's like I literally actively could be playing with dual wielding and combat. Like I'm just doing myself a disservice and being mad for no reason by playing Bedrock still. So I was just like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna play Java.
I see. I can't be upset with you.
The only thing I miss is Vibrant Visuals, though. I will admit,
I don't have it.
it's nice.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's pretty nice. My brother loves it too, from what he told me, but a PS4 can't handle it. Um,
Really?
no, it can't.
Hmm.
No, not at
That's
all.
surprising, actually.
Mine sounded like it was going to blow up. Like I heard the fan kick in like overdrive on my PS4 when I turned it on, and I was like, "What? This does not sound like." It sounds like it's straining itself to even try to render any of this. And when it
Right.
did, it looked so bad. It was so damn bad.
Like performance was just terrible.
No, like the visuals were worse than if I was just looking at the original, the blocky version, like the super unrealistic version.
Hmm.
Um, it was, I don't know, it felt like I was underwater, like everywhere. I mean, not like to that intensity, but everything almost seemed kind of like aqua, the color. Um, the render rate was diminished because the lighting seemed to just flood it,
Hmm.
like the sunlight just flooded everything too much. The
It's a little
water,
intense.
The water was the only cool thing that I
I like the
remember.
water a lot. That's one of my favorite things. That and the shadows. But
See, the shadows
like,
sucked on it.
oh man, in
Oh,
my opinion, like I've never used shaders like on Java before. Um, I just haven't been able to download them to be honest. And I am traditionally like a very vanilla player. So like, having a built-in vanilla shader was like gold on a platter for me. Like, that was amazing.
I bet. I bet. No, the shaders weren't good on mine at all. I remember, and yeah, I just turned it off. It just my console's too old for it. Makes sense.
Which is crazy because PS4s are not that old.
Well, yeah, I didn't think they were, but I started thinking about it. They are kind of getting old.
Oh my gosh, they came out in 2013.
Yeah, they're
Holy
pretty old.
moly. Wait, when did the PS5 come out? It was like 2020, right? Yeah,
The
2020.
PS5 is pretty old now.
It's 5 years old already? Damn.
Yeah, man. Yeah, the
Holy
PS4 is
smokes.
2013. It's 12 years old, almost 13 years old.
Where'd all the time go?
I don't
Who's
know.
texting me?
But with that said, I should probably wrap this up. And King Next or Next, it's just Next now. I'm gonna go ahead and plug your Twitter again real quick. Audience, you can find him. Go sign up before December 1st starts, but you can find King Next at _damp towel on Twitter now X. Is there anything else you'd like to say next before we wrap this up?
End update win.
What's that?
End update win.
End update win and live, laugh, combat as you
Live Left
so
Combat. Oh,
famous.
I forgot. I
Yeah,
almost
you got
forgot.
that's like your quote.
Yeah. I think that's on a t-shirt by now.
It should be. You should be selling those t-shirts, man.
That'd be
Sell those
so,
on your SMP.
oh, that'd be sweet.
Do
That would
it.
be so cool.
Well, audience, thank you so much for your patience for this extremely spontaneous episode with Nex and I tonight.
Hopefully they got
Um,
some giggles.
yeah, I hope you guys got some entertainment out of us.
I know I
And
did. I had a fun time.
no, I had a good time too. I appreciate you coming on last minute, man. It was
Yeah.
fun to talk, do all this, and steal Michael TBH's questions. And audience, you just have to look forward. Stay tuned because I I discuss all this with Michael TBH next, so you guys can cross compare. Anyways, next, I hope you have a great rest of your evening, man, and I look forward to getting you back on the show so we can hear about your SMP.
Yeah, I look forward to it as well. Thanks for dragging me in and let's I wait for this episode to come out and I'm excited to hear Michael's yap as well.
Heck yeah. Okay, audience, you guys have a great rest of your day, night, evening, wherever you are in the world, wherever you are in the week or in life, whatever. And I will see you all on the next Realm News. The Dark Lord. Signing out. Hey, Realm News fans, it's your host, the Dark Lord, the one who puts the real in Realm and expands your mind one block at a time. I am here to tell you that your support means everything. Spread the word by telling friends, liking, and commenting on Spotify or Good Pods. Find me on X, Blue Sky, Reddit, or via email at bio.link/realm news. For more content, join my Patreon at the Copper tier for early episodes, bonus content, and newsletters. Find out more at bio.link/realm news. No pressure though. Just keep listening, liking, and sharing. That's more than enough. Happy crafting, and see you at the next Realm News.